completely smashed out and just stopped working yesterday in the side stream, but I'm just thinking that's probably like there was an error, and it was like I'd been streaming for hours and hours on end, and it was like I've had enough of all of this kind of thing. Yeah, mental. But the thing is, I enjoyed this, like, not to, oh wait, I better mute that. Not that I didn't enjoy the it's not that I didn't, because here's the thing, I loved the start of last night's stream. Do you know what I mean? Like, the boat stuff, like in hell, was great. The fighting on the dragon was absolutely great. It was just got to the point of absolute frustration with the puzzles, and then it was like, well, we got through the puzzles and it was time to end anyway, kind of thing. So it's, you know what I mean? So it was just like, yeah, I just needed to like do the after stream for like my own sanity as well at the point in time. So yeah, but I killed the guy that was here, which is a plus. Got rid of him, even though I was panicking and stuff because the stream was going mad. I actually did kill the fire guy. There's so much of these like trolls and elementals and stuff that just walk around in this additional area, which is really quite fun and interesting. I done this chest as well. Proud of myself, real proud of myself. Got a chest done. All I need to do now is figure out where these is it over here? Is this the guy? Yeah, I need to go over here. I need to get back in the boat and go kill some guys. But yes, good afternoon. We're about to see a Valkyrie. No, Valkyries will be happening in a week time. This is just, we're just gearing up for the end game, you know, because it feels like we're like Mir, whatever, the Scotsman, he said to me, he said, like, you know, you might want to get whatever you need done, like, before we go on this sort of final journey. So that to me says, keep exploring, rank up as much as we can on the gear and stuff, and keep moving. So hopefully that's a good enough explanation for anyone that's joined the stream so far. And it's just to get warmed up ahead of, like, if we are going to go into, like, end game kind of stuff this evening. I'm just going to stream for, like, 2 hours, roughly. If we are going to go into that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's probably best to be geared up and also warmed up as well, boy. So, yeah, I've got talent in the chat as well. Good thinking if you want us to complete. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Sarah, as well. Hopefully, as well, things are, like, generally, I'm a lot more trustworthy.
We've yet to discuss the tale of the giant Bergelmir.
Oh yeah.
For these streams,
I remember his shrine. It looked happier than the other ones. Mostly.
It begins in an ocean of blood.
Finally, a story worth hearing.
If you remember, Ymir, the first giant, was fatally stabbed by Odin. It's in his blood our story starts.
Man, I love these stories.
Ymir's magical guts poured out in a torrent so violent it threatened to flood all of creation. The Jotnar were unprepared, as the very last of them were washed away in the endless tide. Not just Ymir, but all of giant kind faced extinction. And so would Odin's victory have been complete. But
I love him.
Ymir's kind did not all perish that day. Staying afloat in the hollowed husk of a tree, the frost giant Bergelmir endured, as did his lady wife. For weeks they sailed, until finally they came upon a new land. They called it Jotunheim.
Okay.
And there they would start anew. As father and mother they would multiply exceedingly, and as king and queen they worked to make Jotunheim a land where giants would know no master but themselves. Bergelmir never sought revenge for Odin's slaughter. His vengeance was to live and prosper. He died at peace, a legion of his kin to mourn him. He would ever be known as Bergelmir the Beloved.
That was a great
Bergelmir
story.
the Beloved. Huh.
Bergelmir the Beloved.
I've never heard a story end that way. Not a true one, anyway.
You do, laddie.
Not sure it's my best idea to put multitask on Bloodborne. I don't know, but all I know is that, like, people want me to play Bloodborne. Like, they've seen how angry I've got at this game, and they're out for my mental health at this point. Like, they're like, rage, play the game, rage. Okay. So Talon's saying that Bloodborne's more about the
There was
offense,
another
which
shipwreck on
I'm
the
good at the
docks.
offense, just not. Yeah, you are correct. Like my shielding and so on and so forth. Also, chat, if you want me to turn on Talon's mic, let me know so you can actually hear the man behind the mods. Wow, I actually said that in a very, very good way. That sounds like a tagline. Fully works. But yeah, like, I think that keeping it Bloodborne will definitely be a step up from God of War. Do you want to do another Valkyrie? No, I don't want to do another Valkyrie. Like, if it was a choice, no, I do not. But like I said, we will be doing the Valkyries throughout the week and stuff. It's we are literally just getting geared up. I'll pull the chat up over here so I can see it as well. Hang on. Did you ever play Dark Souls? No, I attempted to play Serico because the one good thing that Xbox has going for it, and you can't take this away from it, is the ability to game share. I don't know if PS has that, but you know, you can share your account with one person. So my friend is into those sort of games. He got Serico downloaded, and overall, like, I tried it for about maybe 10 minutes. Like, that's really bad of me, but I could just tell, and I watched some videos online, and I was like, this is not the sort of game. And when he's telling me that it's a tough game, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go play. I think I had Xenoverse 2 downloaded at that point in time as well. For some reason, I was on some nostalgic Dragon Ball Z thing, and nothing was shying me away from just doing unlimited combos. Oh, so you can actually game share on PS. That's dope to know as well. PS had that before Xbox. Well, that's good to know. So there we go. I didn't know. I thought that was something that maybe they did to give them the edge. You know what I mean?
About that giant lady with the bow.
Apparently not.
She was called Skadi, Queen of the Hunt. Her father was Thiotzi, who could take the shape of any wild creature,
yeah.
and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her.
It's a bit backwards.
She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons.
He's really
But she
talkative
spun.
today. Sorry, I just need to look where I'm going. Like, he's really giving it his all with the narrative and so on and so forth. Like, he's really getting into it. Some in the chat said, let me put in Talon as well, because you probably feel like that you just, like, you miss. If I do that, it's just about getting the balance right as well. There we go. Yeah, wait. Yeah, did I click the wrong? I think I clicked the wrong. Hang on. I did click the wrong thing. I think I have to add it. Oh, no, I removed it. Oh, no, I don't know how you add in oh, wait, hang on. Output capture... Desktop audio, there we go. Add source. Hopefully this doesn't break the stream. Let me know if this works, everybody. Let me scroll down now. Right, microphone. 1, 2, which one is it? Video capture. Oh, I'm an idiot. Output audio capture, which one? There's so much option. There we go. No, they should be able to say something.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the moment where everybody, like, kind of like the God of War against the Valkyrie, the whole game. You can co-op Bloodborne with stream. What? You can, like, co-op? What?
Yeah, in Bloodborne, there's a way to call in reinforcements, and you basically just kind of password it. And so yeah, you can kind of co-op it, but every time you get to a boss and fight the boss, the person then disappears, so that you have to pull them back in.
Okay. So if I get stuck, I can literally, yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Being able to call in reinforcements is actually, I wish I could do that here. I wish the boy was a bigger reinforcement. The thing is as well, right? Watching Vikings, yeah, I'm like, why do we have the boy at this level, man? I want Bjorn when he's the adult, not the kid. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Bjorn Ironside.
You want Bjorn for season 4. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And he's starting to show it in the season 3 as well. Like, he's been stepping up to the table when it's called for. He was in on all of the good stuff. He's like one of the only ones left after the monk that's got his dad's back completely, which is nice to see.
An insult. Odin vowed revenge.
I'm just swimming around trying to find where this hell thing
the
is.
Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Idun. Not even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down.
Yes, I am going to play Last of Us next.
Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself
Last of Us will
superior.
be, I believe we're starting that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it. It depends how drained I feel once we complete this game, and it might be good to take like one day off for everybody's sake. Especially because we've gone so extra hard, like for the mod's sake and stuff over the past 2 days, and all of this kind of stuff.
That actually wouldn't be a bad idea either, because I will say that is going to be an emotionally intensive game.
Yeah, so it might be good to just give everyone oh my god, this is really loud today, hang on. I'll deal with it once I killed these guys. Oh, gaming in the day at the weekend is a bit better as
I
well.
hope the captain will be satisfied now.
Feel a little
Unlikely.
fresher, a little better.
He was
Yeah,
determined to
my
put
brain's
these men to rest
fully-
himself.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button.
He would have never been able to.
Said that and
That
then I
does
did
not
the wrong
matter to
thing.
you. Our victory will only remind him of his failure.
Then, why do we do this?
We do it because he asked us to do it, boy. And, like, you're the one that wants to do all of this. He's always so ready to help people. But for now, we're like
I've
this
seen these
brazier.
before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Okay, that was a big help, boy. When are you playing The Last of Us? Are you going to be finishing the game today? Yes, we are. From 8:30, we will be doing the story. The plan now is just a nice little 2-hour stream till about what's the time? Yeah, till about 6:30, 6:40ish my time, British summertime. And then I will take some time to quickly go make a nice dinner, get replenished, eat a good meal, because that's what you should do before you go into war. Like, you know, you want a nice full stomach. Not a full stomach, because you might get like a stitch or something. You know what I mean? It could go wrong.
Yeah, you're gonna get cramps, right?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want that, but you do want to.
It's like
the night
wait
before.
half an hour before you go swimming after you eat a meal.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, I'm gonna go have some dinner, and then I'm gonna press. I'm so scared of these black
Getting a letter
hole
here and
things
there.
now.
But we need the rest of the language disc.
Like, did you see the one I opened yesterday? Like, I just got swarmed by.
With the 2 wolvers.
Yeah, the wolves, man. They're not good people. I'll tell you that much.
Third worst enemy in the game.
They're every enemy. Yeah, this is who's coming out to play. Hello, hello, level 6. Hello. How much do we have here? We got 2. That's fine. Boy, you can actually help out now. I love the dodge. I will never not love the dodge. What is this guy susceptible to? Let's find out. Hitting with the other room attack? Okay, this is... I'm gonna hit him big time. Yes. Oh, he really felt that one. Now we're gonna... Oh, smash it. Oh, off the wall. Throw him off. See you later, mate. That was incredible. That was actually incredible.
I mean, that's basically right off the edge.
I know, that's that's my new technique. Like, just throw everyone. Look, just throw everyone off the edge.
Actually, half of your enemies, I think, is just throwing them off the edge or something.
Yeah, people were literally like, people were like, you know, on that lift scene, they were like, look out. I was just kicking everyone off the lift. It was easy. Just literally. Oh no, I've got rage. Why did I rage out? But yeah, literally like kicking people off the edge. It was really, really fun. Not too much as it will slow you down. Chat. It's nice to see the chat's awake today as well. And so far, we've not had to like vet anyone or anything like you're a good group of people, man. You're a good group of
I
people.
can't translate this without the whole
I
cipher.
have to say, we're definitely building an awesome community. I love moderating for you.
Yeah,
It's always positive vibes. So.
Yeah, 100%. It literally, like, everyone's just like, and the thing is, like, just going back to yesterday as well, I feel like, you know, we spoke about this. I should have just put faith in the chat for once, like, but I've been so scared of, like, because we're getting closer to the end, that I'm going to look over and someone's going to spoil it, like they were trying to snipe us at the end of this stream before, that I didn't feel like I could even look over at the chat for help. But it's like, I've got to remember that they're on our side as well, you know? Like, they are on our side. So
100%.
I should not be afraid to ask for help when I need it. And if I had done that, we would have got through things quicker. But at the same time, we wouldn't have got these bonus streams and these nice little chill out streams. And I would have felt like, oh, I rushed through it, I can keep going. But now, all I'm doing is just getting me and the boy as geared as possible, so we can just not walk through the end and so on and so forth. Like,
Father?
keep doing you, brother. Found
Why did
you
you
after
really
the
wanna
Unreal
help the
vid.
spirit?
Love your content. Thank you,
You
bro.
need the
Thank you
experience.
massively as well.
I've had plenty of experience
And
fighting
that's-
these things.
That's literally what I think
What's the real reason?
I'm trying
This
to do
man
is like,
inspired loyalty.
as mad as I got
He
at the
took
game and whatever, I'm
responsibility
not
for
going to
his
be
mistakes,
mad at
and
myself
he
for
was
being an
determined to fix
honest
them.
like
These
streamer.
are good lessons for
Like,
you.
you know, I'm not going to like put on the front. If the game's annoying me, the game's annoying
Yes.
me. If the game's making me happy,
Oh.
it's making me happy. That it's a first time experience, and that's basically how it goes. However, what I should never do, as we said as well, is get annoyed at the chat itself, you know? Because they are there to goat me and they're there to help me and so on and so forth. So
You're in
I
the
just
middle
need
of
to
a
find the
story.
balance like that.
Was
Like,
I? Oh yes.
true BAM fan
sure.
here
In
today.
revenge on Skadi the Huntress.
Did you pre-order Last
Odin
of Us 2?
spread rumors that Aesir
I mean,
were played by an
I will
eagle.
once I've played through the
So
other
she
one.
joined the
So
hunt.
close to release day. Do I get
Skadi
something for
tracked the
uploading
eagle as
it?
it flew where
Like
she alone
pre-ordering?
could
You normally get
And
something
loosed
nice
an
for
arrow
pre-order.
from her
You do. You
unbearing
get a
bow.
little. You get a few bonus
Expected
items.
her quarry.
I think you get some avatars.
But her
at
fallen
thing for your
father,
PlayStation.
poor Theotis,
Okay, that's good to know.
slain by
That's-
his
that's
own
good to know.
daughter.
Guys, let's not get into like Last of Us talk in the chat now until I've played through
But
the
there is
first of us. I
nothing nature
massively
so
appreciate
reviles
it.
as a child who kills their parent.
It's
Alright.
kind of why you're hearing
Skadi's
me on
come
mic
to
today,
her
guys,
faith
is because
as
we're
winter's
kind
blanket
of
fell,
prepping for that.
holding
stream.
her father as
Yeah, exactly. That is the test. So as you can see, the way we're going to work it this upcoming
the mountain held her.
is I will only have like
Race to last
my.
eternity.
I think we'll have the stream mods chat
Oh,
open on
that was
Discord
sad.
as well as having you in the mic, because I think both of those are handy as
Aren't
well.
many
Because then
happy
it's like you
endings
guys
for the
can
giants, I'm afraid.
pull whatever questions and stuff you need to, like as well. Like,
For sure.
so I think that's going to be a good approach. But we're basically going dark for The Last of Us. Like, I'm going to be off YouTube for the week. I'm literally just going to sign in just to stream, and that is that. Like, you can say that you're building a nice community in here. Don't forget. Yeah, we are building a mess. We're building a great community, and everyone is. I can't stress it enough or whatever. Like, that's the other thing. Like, if I lose the positivity, then the chat loses the positivity, and that's not a good thing either. We got to stay. I like that we've got the hand sign though as a new way of like showing the like, you know, when you see me in trouble, lend me your spirit energy. Like, I really like that. I think it's an awesome.
The spirit bomb.
Yeah, it worked as well. We literally defeated the Valkyrie the second I had everyone's energy. So massive. I felt like Goku. I'm pretty sure I started to do the Kamehameha chant like as we were getting close to killing her, which was like full on nerdy. I did.
You did
My
Kamehameha at the end.
No longer.
Right, let's I'm just gonna let this guy talk. Let's see what. I hope he doesn't. See, yesterday we did a favor for a spirit in the other bonus stream. Well, yeah, it's not even about disabling the chat, because the chat needs to be able to chat. It's just that I am not going to have a direct access to the chat throughout any of it, and that's why we've got Talon here on the mic. It's a test run as it goes.
That's right.
So
We
like it's kind of like
we
you will
laid
be
them all
watching
first.
from the outside. It will be like an absolute zoo of an
So even in
experience.
death,
Yeah.
I am a failure.
So
But in life,
honestly,
you
it's
were
to
honorable.
really prevent BAM from seeing any kind of major spoilers. But I will be acting as the intermediate for you guys. So I'll be pulling questions, comments, any donations that come up. I will be alerting that all to BAM, and I'll be feeding the chat to him. So
Yeah, and I think that will work perfectly, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to alienate you lot so you can't enjoy the experience. Like, I think, like, when I leave it. Sorry, one sec. I'm drinking a lot of fizzy drinks today. That's also why I was so hyped yesterday. So much sugar in my system. But yeah, I think it's still important that you guys can have your community and be able to talk about it and discuss and be able to be like, uh-oh, he's going to do this wrong, or so on and so forth, and all of these kind of things.
Brett
Thank you so
Williams,
much, Brett.
$5 dono.
Thank you so much, Brett, man. That's going straight on snacks as well. You know it is. But yeah, so we think it's like a it's not an early stream. It's just we're just doing side mission stuff so we can get stronger. Oh man, that's a good point as well. Towards the hell yeah, feed me, someone else says. But yeah, I think we've spoken about this, and I think it's going to be very, very fun, and people are going to want to talk about how I'm doing it right or doing it wrong, and as you have been doing throughout every other gameplay we've done, but the way we're going to approach it and so on and so forth is literally with me only having Talon in the earpiece, like, do you know what I mean? And he will be the mediator along with all of the mods and so on and so forth, like this. So that is like, you know what I mean? Exactly. Sarah gets it. I think everybody gets it. It's a very, very good method. We've taken time out to really think about how we wanted to approach this, and I'm glad that it seems like it is the best approach. Why can I not do anything to the boys?
Strong-willed.
Okay, hang on.
And you inspired loyalty.
Gives you too much.
These are good qualities.
Yeah, it's taken away his ability to upgrade him.
I couldn't believe how many men followed you here.
I thank you for your kind words. May your journey have a more pleasant end than mine.
You want to give us some loot? No? Okay, thanks a lot.
You're right. You didn't seem very satisfied. I guess you never really get over losing ones you care
Something
about.
you should try out getting towards the end of this stream is a lot of people have asked for you to either go to Niflheim or Muspelheim.
Oh yeah, and I think I unlocked one of them by doing a quest yesterday, like Niflheim. I think I unlocked by doing it. So we can try. I'll have a look. Yeah, as long as we stay on top of the time and stuff. Got like an hour and a half to go, so I'm gonna.
Okay. I'll keep track of the
I'm not
time
entirely
for you.
sure, lad.
Perfect.
It was abandoned long before Jormungandr came to town and flooded the place.
Where do I want to go next? There's a lot of side missions still. Were you a big Xbox fanboy? Xbox is like, it's so frustrating, right? Because I feel like all you can really do is end up playing endless shooters. Like, that's not like, you can play shooters or you can play games that work better on PC with better controls and stuff. And the thing is that you end up, because of that, a lot of it is just down to the co-op and the squad play and stuff. So you end up playing a lot of what the general consensus is. So you get through major titles a lot of the time, but you don't, like, you know, you end up just getting stuck in whatever, like, you know, there's the Fortnite phase or the, new Call of Duty's out and so on and so forth. Like, because that's really what the best of it has to offer, like, a lot of the time, which is, like, kind of unfortunate as far as things go. Oh, there's a troll. Should we go fight a troll? I feel like fighting a troll might be fun. So overall, it's like, I started off a fanboy, and I just like that's I feel like I titled it correctly by saying loyalist. Like, you were forced to stay loyal. Like, you know, yeah, I could have bought a PS4, but it's like, oh, you know what? Why am I spending money like across the board? Like, when I've got like all of my friends are on this one, etc., etc. However, if I'd known.
I've actually seen some of your friends pop in being like, I have to get a PlayStation now, so.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the plus side as well that we've got going on. But yeah, it was just, it's not like, you end up just being loyal out of like stubbornness as well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, you know, I have other things to spend my money on as well, and I already had a games console. The only thing I'm sad about is like that that I didn't try out like a lot, like on the actual, like I only got the 4K monitor for the sake of when I got the PS4 Pro. Oh, hey, hello guy. That's a big guy. This is a big dude.
Look here.
Yes, sir.
So it's a bit unfortunate, like, you know.
Another map. Great.
Well, you get both next-gen systems. That's a good question. I'm going to look into it.
At the end of the day, you know, you shouldn't limit yourself to a single box. It really should just be about the love of games at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Experiences are experiences regardless of where you experience them.
Exactly, but with that, it's like, you know, I think I'd rather get this, like, if I'm going in order, it's like, what, we'll wait for the PS5 to come out. I may get a Switch before that, who knows, like, there's a couple games that I, like, with saying that, like, loads of people, like, you have to experience Breath of the Wild and so on and so forth, which is fair enough, like, you know. This guy looks like he might take fire. He's covered in blue stuff. Does that mean that he... We'll find out. Oh, he's a Death Eater. Oh, he's a Death Eater. Okay. He's gonna eat... He literally eats death. How do you combat that? Be the light. He's created...
Be the light in the darkness.
Oh man, he's created dust so I can't see him. That's a good technique. Let's change. Let's get... Someone said today as well, which I agree with, I'm gonna need to... Oh, it seems like the frost is hurting him big time. But I am gonna use this stream as an opportunity to look through our actual attack techniques, because I kept unlocking skills without realizing what they were. Wow, he's going mental. He's literally going mental.
Remember, you can always switch like your unit attacks to your attacks from your blades.
Yeah,
so you technically have 4 users at any time.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at him. How'd you like that? How'd you like that? I threw a rock back at him. I feel so good about that. He was throwing rocks everywhere, and now I'm literally just. Oh, he's dead. He's 100% dead. This guy literally eats death. He does, man. There we go. Gungai Glenn in the mods as well. Always. I love the fact that he went from being my favorite crew member in the chat to now being like my favorite mod to say out loud. Sorry, Talon, but
it's all good. It's a good name.
It's a great name.
Good, strong name.
And he's Scottish, so you know it's like Gungai. Oh, let me do this some justice, right? Wait, Scottish. That's the Scottish, man. Scottish accent. Gungai Glen. Gungai. Oh, man, my accents are so bad. I should not do them. I'll probably like lose. Like Mew.
Tino said it's hard to hear when combat's going. So
right.
I don't know if that's something I can change on my end. We'll have a look.
No, it's just getting everything balanced out.
I don't think that'll be much of an issue for Last of Us, but
no, we've got subtitles on for the like subtitle part. Gungai Glen. Oh man, I want to get a Scottish accent down. I love Scots. I've got Scots in my blood as well. Like that's where the ginger comes from. Like if you catch like, what's so funny is like here's a paradox, right? The Scottish side comes from my Jamaican side, from a like great granddad, like that like literally just put himself into the gene pool, and it's still a recessive gene that comes out like literally to this day. Like loads of my cousins are like kind of brownish ginger and so on and so forth. But you wouldn't, you know what I mean? You'd expect it would come from my white side, but it's literally from my Jamaican side, just way up. Which, you know, then if you start to think too much about it, you're like, was that in the days of slavery or something? Because how would they have like, do you know what I mean? And then it just gets a bit too much to think about. But like, yeah.
Oh, it's just like my Irish Viking side comes from the Viking slave trade in Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's crazy how like influential these things actually are, and how long they can go through. I'm not gonna do a Horizon Zero Dawn. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I will stream on Twitch. I think for The Last of Us, I'll click the multi-enable, but the majority of the people are literally over here on YouTube, so that's not me just chasing the views. It just feels like this is the community. This is where, you know, the videos that drew people in were uploaded on here, and
more of those.
I just think, you know, that was the best idea in uploading it, kind of thing.
I
But
mean, the nice thing too is your
Another
videos directly upload to your YouTube channel right as it
The name
ends.
of one of the Valkyries.
yeah, that's the other thing. That's what's great about it. And now, I don't know if people have noticed this, but they've added this great feature called chapters. I actually need to go back and do the chapters for part 6 and part 7. But if you put the time codes in the description, it now slices up the video into little chapters that you can literally select when you're on your mobile and things like that, which is really cool. So it actually makes streaming a lot more viable, because you can title each part of your story as you went through it, which then makes it a lot easier for people to, like, you know, you go, oh, this guy's streaming this, let's see how he did against this boss or that boss or whatever. So it makes it really easy for them to do, which I think is a really cool feature. So we've got this. Well, should we go meet Brock? I feel like Brock's my favorite person in the game, and he's up here, and he wants us to do something for him, and we need to gain favor with the dwarves, especially if we're going into like warfare. Like they can make us good outfits and so, you know, good gear and so on and so forth.
Well, after all the smack, Atreus talked to them.
I know, Atreus was like, do you know what I thought was hilarious about that is I was giving him that whole speech about like why he should be nice to them as legendary like builders, and then they just like came back together in the next stream as brothers and made up, which was really nice. Like I really liked that, you know, because before I was, you know, their story.
Beautiful moment. Beautiful moment.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that he can't even hold his hand really kills me as well. Like he couldn't shake his hand. He's just so like Someone is questioning my age. Yes, I do not age. I apologize. I don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. It's just, you know,
It's that genetic fountain of youth.
yeah. Like my dad does not look in his 50s as well. It's just luckily passes on, which is really handy. Not handy in loads. Like it doesn't always help you out, but like, you know, just. I'd like to think it means I'll hopefully die a lot later in life, you know. Hopefully my body is... I don't know if things work like that.
Bam ages slower than the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
It's
hoping.
like a reverse Benjamin Button.
Yeah, exactly. Just like... of the...
Let's get to it.
Like, I feel like, not a god, that's too over the top, but you know. The future is beige, man. People always say this, but it's legit effects. Like, eventually, once everyone interbreeds so much, all we will have left is mixed race people. And that's in the perfect world. Like, that's not to take away from people's heritages or whatever, but you know, that will ultimately be the sign that all racial tensions and whatever have been completely erased in life, you know? So
Complete utopia.
yeah, where everyone's just beige. We're all just one color. Like, I don't know if people would like that or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Just take a second out for the chat here as well. Let's see what they're saying. I'm 25 and I would swear he'd be near my age. Yep. Do you know where it really sucked, right? Think about Suicide Squad. That didn't come out that long ago, you know? Didn't come out that long ago at all, right? I went to that movie, yeah? It was a 15, I think. I think it was a 15. I didn't bring my ID with me because I didn't think that I would need to prove that I was over the age of 15. But they didn't let me in to Suicide Squad because they didn't believe like I was old enough to be in there. Me,
That
in
is
my late
rough.
20s. Late 20s.
That is rough. Honestly, at 35, like, I also look kind of young, so whenever I go to the liquor store and they ask for my ID, I always take it as a compliment. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you.
But like I always now have to have my ID on me because of situations like that. But I'm just like, you know, like it's a nice thing, but at the same yeah. So it does make you think about stuff. Like if you go in a liquor store, you literally have to. Oh, did I just sell something good? I might have just sold.
I believe anything you sell, you can get back from them. I think there's like a buyback.
Okay, yeah, no, I've got a 5+ and it was a purple thing anyway. I think we're all good. I think I can sell both these.
Also, one of the things I think someone tried to point out in the stream yesterday, you looked at some... Okay, so you know how you're on your Mystic War belt there?
Yeah.
And then when you go to upgrade, it shows like things will drop.
Yeah.
They're not actually dropping. When you go to upgrade a piece of gear, it doesn't account for any of the runes you have plugged into it.
Okay. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I feel like a... Oh man, we got some level 6 enchantments. That's also dope. I'll sell these as well. Yeah, I'll definitely sell these. I'm just going off like World of Warcraft mind state, like, you know what I mean? Like classic RPG. And this is... I was thinking about that yesterday as well, like I know, like, my biggest problem with puzzles is that I consider them to be a time sink, yeah? But at the same time, if I sign up for a game like World of... All Warcraft is at this point, is a time sink. Do you know what I mean? It's like, right setting. I just wanted to punch my way through yesterday, and we didn't get to do it, which I'm hoping we're going to level up. I'm going to keep... I'm not going to do too much upgrades yet. I'm just going to keep going through and just finding as much stuff as we can in this stream. And then at the end of it, I'll get everyone to help me with actually picking the right stuff to, you know, buy and equipped and so on, so forth. But we're gonna go check out Brock quickly. We're gonna go see Brock. Do you think I can get to this? I think I can actually get to that one. I think I can get to that witch's one because we've been through it before. So maybe if I can use one of these gateways, I can get to... we'll find out.
Yeah, just from what I see, from what you say to what I see is a little delayed.
Oh yeah.
Just keep that in mind for me if you need to ask me something like that with the map.
Yeah, I will do. That's a very good point. Sometimes you just want to jump off things. That was my frustration as well yesterday, yeah? I saw those chains over there, right? And I'm like, you could throw your axe and break these chains. There's no... You're about to flip a fucking temple on its head, man. Come on, game. Just let me be a god for the final duration of the game. Let me just be a god. Like, not puzzle master. You know what I mean? Like,
I really do think you're... In terms of storyline, I'm pretty sure you're done with puzzles.
Well, that's...
Otacon with the donation.
Oh, did someone donate? Oh, thank you so much. Completely missed this. If you took a bit more time with the
Yeah,
puzzle.
he has a little note that says, "How's it going?"
Deteriorate the Unity stuff.
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
I wanted to fly again.
I always heard that Baldur's mother was Frigg.
Aye, Frigg. Well, that's more of a pet name, you see. It means beloved, something Odin called Freya after they wed. Out of affection at first, or so I like to believe. As
And
things turned
this
sour,
little
it became a
realm
way
that
to
you're in,
manipulate
when you
the
kind
truth.
of do the fast travel.
Wait, hold
Odin
on.
didn't want Freya,
He's,
a Vanir goddess, getting
Oh, is
credit
he
for
actually
anything in
taking this in
Asgard.
mind?
No, I'm getting some lore right here.
Anything worthy she accomplished was attributed to Frigg.
Like being Baldur's mother.
That's right. Freya was Baldur's mother all along.
So I was going to ask you about this anyway, because basically, if you look in the differences of the history, like Frigg and Freya, it seemed to be the same person, but they kind of like they've given their own reasoning behind that just there. But what were you going to say? Sorry, I just wanted to hear what their explanation was for it.
Yeah, for sure. So this realm is a big circle. It acts as a loading screen when you fast travel. So you technically don't even need to walk along the path. You can kind of just stop, address the chat if you want, and then the portal will appear right in front of you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Like it did there. Once I had finished listening to the story, it opened it up to the. Okay. That's good to know.
And that's kind of their way of getting around loading without pulling the camera off of you.
Yeah.
And that's how they get away with the long one camera shot.
That's what I noticed with there's a little couple parts where we go through
Baldur is Odin's finest tracker, bar none.
slight animation
If he wants
into a
you,
bigger
you have
area.
to consider the possibility
Yep.
that
Like this
Odin
lift right
wants.
here.
And as for what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
What could we have that Odin doesn't? He's like the king of gods.
Of the Aesir, aye. But his reach is not unlimited. And where he cannot reach, he is
Do you have
preoccupied
any
with going.
expectations for
He
the end
certainly
of the
tortured
game?
me enough about it over the
Not
years.
now, not at the moment. Like I just think we're gonna fight a bigger god than Baldur at this point. You know, like he's been a reoccurring character, and I just feel like we're not gonna get to Odin in this game. I think that's a good enough like sort of cool. That's how I feel. I don't feel like Odin's gonna really appear. He has no reason to appear at this point in time. And if you wanted to keep the game going in a similar way that you did, like, say, the previous games, then yeah, you're not going to, like, push in to that just yet. You know what I mean? Can we not go through this door? Freya! She's closed the door on us. But yeah, that's it mainly. That's all I think. Like, so on and so forth. Yes, thank you for the dono, Otacon. Is that how you say it? Otacon, yeah.
Otacon, yeah.
Otacon, yeah. Massive, always just donate, and I massively appreciate it. Like I appreciate, like I always have to say this as well, because I don't want people feeling bad for not donating, because like, that's your choice at the end of the day and stuff, you know. But just massively appreciative to everyone showing their support in any shape or form that they can. It's just, it is crazy. Like when you think about it, you take a sec. Even for this side stream, you know, to be in double figures, you're just like, well, this is mad. This people just really enjoying the streams, like. And I'm glad that I can provide that for people, you know, and that we can provide that for people in general as well, because the mods are there being a massive part of it, and so on and so forth. Someone's giving me some solid feedback here. Hey Bam, when you start playing, keep in mind the game story is the main gem, but there's aspects. Okay, thank you. God of War, so temper your expectations a bit and have fun. All right, well, I'm just going into it a blank, as I always do. Everything just completely blank, like, you know. I think that's the only way. Kratos has said it in this game, to be fair. Like, if you keep your expectations low, you should always be surprised. That's something I massively believe as just a good way of approaching life, and have been forced to more and more in recent times. You kind of get reminded of that. So how do we get over to this place? Feels like we're going for. Wait, why? How could we be going further away? It's on the waypoint. Okay, let's go around. We go up. Any suggestions for how I get through this? How I get to this mission would be massively helpful. Also, I'm learning to read the chat like from the top instead of the bottom, which is also very helpful. It allows time for us to get through it. Did we read this? We haven't read this one.
What does it say?
Yes, sir.
He's really happy and up to speed again, the boy.
Save their need things upon all who trespass.
These are ancient curses.
Definitely
Magic
improved his
is to
attitude.
avoid.
Yeah, I mean, we did shout at him in the gates, like in hell, pretty much. We shouted it. Like, there's nothing scary than being in hell and realizing that your dad is like a scary god when he wants to be. I think up until that point, and like Baldur kind of took him down a couple pegs as well. Like, he realized like, oh no, and like he kind of manhandled both me and my dad for a bit there, and he had a dragon, so he kind of yeah, he's.
Chat, can you correct me if I'm wrong on this, but to get to the side quest Bam's trying to get to, is it best to go through the witch's forest, or is it best if he goes back to his house? Because I feel like you have to go back to your house, to like that area.
Yeah, this could be a very... Where's the house? The house is like over... No, that's the Wild Woods. I feel like I was... Or do I like park up? No, I can't park up. Do I park up at Iron Cove and walk up? It's so confusing sometimes. You almost did a speed run of Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, damn right. I'm out here setting new records, bro. I don't know if that was a record. But yeah, I did. But that wasn't... I didn't feel like I was rushing through Spider-Man at all. Like, to be honest. I felt like it was a it was a good
you
pace.
You definitely want to go back into the river pass, I believe.
Okay. Someone says the house, I think. Boy, back to the house.
So the house would be like your own house where you started the game.
Yeah. There's definitely something to do around here with these rooms as well. I can finally do this though. I couldn't do this before. I don't know what that's done, but I've done something, so that's good. I've moved the... Oh wait, there was something up. Oh, can I look down and... I found there was a chest back up there. There was a chest.
Back on that ledge, you also had a square prompt for a rune.
Right, yeah, you're very correct.
And I think you need that rune to be able to activate activate that thing.
Let's have a look. We don't. I know something I missed over here. Look, dead body. Oh yeah. Wow, I found 8 out of 9 magic masks now. That's pretty cool. So I feel like if I go over, you were right about the rune here. Yeah, but also this.
I know those runes. That's Vinder. Wind. Must be for that sand bowl down there.
Nice. Alright, well we can do that. I just assumed that I could like maybe grab this from up here like I did previously, and then there was that chest over it. Hello, Raven. Oh, can you only kill him with the power of... Okay. So maybe you gotta get up. Whoa. Whoa. I missed that as well. There's some stuff up here. Some actual stuff to explore. I don't know where the chest is for that, but... Oh, wow. Oh, I was really convinced that I could steal the power there from the floor.
I believe that's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, it feels like it. It's just not.
Because then I think you put the wind to where you're turning that thing, and I believe the wind... it's been so long. But I think getting the wind into there allows you to activate the chest.
See, that's what I was thinking, but it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to let me grab it. There's got to be another way. Because there's one. Yeah, because there's one here.
Atreus.
There's definitely one somewhere else on the ground then to make it easier for you to reach.
We'll do the rune as well here. Angel in the chat now as well. Nice to see.
Actually,
the mods
you know what? You have it in the right place. I think you need to go activate
Sir.
the thing with Atreus, and something happens that allows you to reach it.
It's gonna lift these up. Yeah. Oh!
Look what it did.
Woo! That's pretty cool. That was a really nice animation. Do you know what was great yesterday's stream? Like, they had that fire elemental guy like hidden as a pile of rocks, and I didn't realize, like, it was a really good way of doing it, because when I hit the like thing on fire, it like then just went, everything went crazy, and he just popped up, which was a really cool feature. Right, yes, now we can actually do this.
There you go.
Getting there. What's up to everyone in the chat? Nice to see some people with us early for the bonus streams. This is where, like, you know, this stream you can help me out, like, because we're only doing side stuff. It's only the story that maybe I should have listened. Like I said, maybe I should have asked for more help, but it's what it is. So yeah, don't be afraid to, like, you know, give advice in this stream as well. Like, it's not that deep, you know. It's not that serious. We're So now I can. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wait, now that I powered it. Yeah, it's locked. Yeah, okay. So let me just take the power out of this quickly and see if it unlocks it. Move, boy. There we go, okay. Yes, okay. Now we can actually do it. Let me take another look at this. You feel like you know runes by the end of this game, but you don't. You don't know what the letters represent at all. I thought that was a very interesting thing from Vikings, that they like made a point of saying that Vikings didn't really like read or write so much, they just etched runes into things, which is like makes it more remarkable that you like that they have such a documented history in many ways.
I mean, the thing with Viking runes too is no one actually really knows what they mean. It's all kind of guesswork.
Right, yeah. That makes sense. It's pretty crazy.
But I've always wanted to get a tattoo of the Viking rune for navigation.
Which one is that?
It's kind of like a circle, and it has, you know, lines going in every direction. You'd have to have a look at it. It's hard for me to explain.
I'm gonna Google it. Wait, this is a chilled out thing. I can actually take time. Like, because the other thing is, let's not lie, right? If I was not streaming and I got that annoyed with a puzzle, I would have just went on Google within seconds. But you can't do that on a stream. It's unfair. It's a lie. Like, you have to struggle. You know what I'm saying, though? You have to struggle through it. You can't cheat to that degree. You can ask the chat for help and stuff, but you can't just get the game guide out. Like, who wants? Imagine that as a stream. Literally, like, gamer plays game. Come on, man. Like, that's ridiculous. You can't do that.
You might as well just watch a video.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch a video. Okay, yeah, this navigational one, the Vegisphere. Or Vegisphere. Oh man, the language is so nuts. But this is actually a really nice design and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? I think it's that one. But they had a better one in the example. Where was it? This one. This one looked dope because it had all the runes around it. If I was getting a tattoo talent, I'd get something along those lines. My tattoos are very I have one which is this spiritual. No. Oh. This one is the moon cycle with the world in the middle of it. This one is the chakra cycle with the symbol for peace in the middle of it. So when you have the two middles together, it's world peace. But then you also have two different ways of processing through thoughts and feelings. One is obviously the moon cycle, which teaches you like how to refresh yourself and so on and so forth. And then obviously the whole chakra points, like unlocking things within yourself. So those are the two.
Okay, yeah. That's really nice. I like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right next to your panda as well.
Yeah, exactly. Some positive thinking. We just need to get this last one. Do I need to activate this? Hang on. Maybe I need to...
So what it is the top, the things you need to spin. The top one spins the top one, and then the bottom one spins both. So you need to make it so that when you spin the bottom one, it activates two runes at the same time.
Okay. I'll take that now. I shouldn't have touched that. Yes, because now I've made it so it's two. Damn it! I had it figured out, kind of.
I don't think you needed to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Because now you need to keep the winds inside the thing above the chest.
Yeah. I think I did. No. It's gonna be one of these. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it. Trial and bloody error. That's not right.
So hit the top one now. And now I think what you need to do is I think the winds one you need to spin one more time, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, hang on. Yeah. That's what I think it looks like. There's some truly fantastic rune moves you will find. I can't wait to see you discover them. So yeah, I definitely need to discover some more stuff. But we're getting there. Someone said beautiful scenery, which I completely like. This is one of my like favorite areas in the game. This whole area is so.
So yeah. Yeah, I think you just and do the winds, and I think you're done.
I just need to make sure it's the right one, don't I? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Hey Bam, you're early today. Today it's just a bonus side stream currently. Oh no, I didn't get the right symbol. Let me go look at what it is. What have I done wrong?
It should be that way. It should be. I'm just delayed from what I see.
Yeah, no,
so, yeah.
I've got it wrong. I've got it literally facing the wrong way. We'll get it. But, Royce Wolf, thank you very much. I don't know how I can be anyone's idol, but I appreciate the positivity. I'm just a guy, man. I'm just a guy. Just a guy that's not even that good at games. It's a reality. That's the sad. Oh my god. I've got to give up on this and keep it moving. I just wanted to go see Brock. What? How is this wrong? How are you wrong?
Okay. So if you think about the way you're looking at it, it's pointing down, so it should be reversed because it's like that thing that you carried around in the one place.
Oh yeah, you're
If
right.
you think of it right side up.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have to spin this. Wait a minute, I had no idea you were playing. Hang on. That's one. If I lose the winds of hell here, we're in all types of trouble. Uh-oh. We'll say that and I miss it. Oh, this is so... I'm like, this is where my left and right thing just completely... It's the wrong way. It needs to... okay.
Okay, so if it's spinning...
Yeah, I'm going to wait.
It'll look like the teeth are pointing down towards the ground. That's the one you want.
That's what I almost had. I mean, I can't believe we're like, viewers think we're doing a real stream right now. It's not a real stream. We're testing my intelligence right here. Alright, it's this one. It's this one. Thank Roy. What the hell,
Whoa.
Roy? Whoa. Whoa, indeed, Talon.
$50. One up.
Thank you. Now you're my idol. Look at that. We've reversed roles now. That is ridiculous. Just stop and think it through once. That is a very... Oh, we got a trophy as well. Okay. Things are going very, very... Thank you so much, Royce Wolf. I will take a second. We're coming up to like the end of the first hour kind of vibe as well. So we will take a second just to chat with everyone. So close. Yes, we got it through determination and positive energy, which is the lesson that I need to learn. Like, and Talon in the ear is a massive help as well. So it's all going well. If you were wondering who that is on the mic, it's Talon, one of our moderators. We are practicing as well today for our Last of Us stream, because the only contact you will have with me when we are doing that will be through Talon and the rest of the mods. So, yes, thank you, Royce. And you were ready to give up. I mean, yeah, I'm so much like that meme where you see the two guys that are digging at the diamonds or whatever, and that one guy goes to like stab the other. Not that I'd stab someone in the back, not that part, but he gives up just before he finds all of the diamonds to go and kill the person that just found one. And it's a very good, you know, I get sick and tired of motivational memes and stuff, but I do feel that one holds a good lesson with it, you know. It's probably an old tale. Like, I reckon it'd be like a Nordic tale where it'd be like about Loki. Loki probably like pulled a trick on someone to get one thing, when if he had just been honest he would have got more things, you know, that kind of vibe. But we shall see. That's the one thing I like about the stories in this as well, is a fair few of them just seem like Kratos and the talking head, the Scotsman. I'm not even attempting his name at this point. Yeah.
I'll see what's up ahead.
Mirror.
is
Mimir.
yeah, Mimir is is it's like, oh wait, we found one of these as well. Is they Talon should do a Scottish accent so it sounds like Mimir is guiding you.
I don't even know if I could pull that off, Simon. I
mean,
really don't.
When you think
I
about
think I
it,
would just offend people.
give it a go, because like technically Canadians are the Scots to Americans when you think about it.
I don't know. I don't even know how to do a Scottish accent.
You're getting there. That's what I mean. Scotland, Scottish. Say murder, murder, Murmir,
I am murder, lad.
murder, murder.
All
That
right,
was
I'm
good.
done with this.
You need practice, Donny.
I definitely. I'll practice for next time, guys. I promise.
That if you ever
I know.
see someone say you need practice, Donny, that means that they've been a fan since my battle rap days. Because I'll tell you an epic tale of one of the battles that I once got into as a young warrior, a verbal warrior nonetheless, but still a warrior. There is this incredible grime MC, and he's actually a really good friend called Dialect. Like he's got like that Busta Rhymes level twist. Like his syllabically, the way he flows is just so super impressive and stuff.
Have boy shoot that crystal.
Have boy shoot the crystal. Oh yes, that's a good call. I'll go back.
That way he can read the thing.
Oh man, is that what I
Sorry,
did wrong the other?
didn't mean to
No,
cut
no,
you
no. I massively appreciate. Like I said, it's all about the help here. But I've got to go back and find it. But basically, I had to battle him in, like, you know, most battles are a cappella and so on and so forth, but this was an on-beat battle. So obviously people assumed that I was just going to get completely, like, walked over because he's an incredible rapper, like, whereas in people's eyes, I was just a decent rapper, like, you know what I mean? They didn't know what I could do on beat. They had no idea at this point in time that I've been doing grime since I was, like, 13 and going to raves and, like, performing in raves since I was, like, 16 and whatever. So everyone assumed that I would never be able to, like, rap on a grime beat. And I opened up the whole thing with basically, Dialect has a lyric which is, like, you need practice, Donny, and I took that lyric and completely remixed it into a whole, like, verse against him and stuff, and the crowd just went crazy, basically. You can watch it online. It's Bamalan versus Dialect. It is still online and stuff, but yeah, like, he's nothing against him, but even he was shocked that I was, like, so good in that round and stuff.
Over here.
It was just it was like one of my last battles as well, but it was needed, man. It was great to show people that I do have an ability as an on-beat rapper, not just a trope of being like an a cappella battle rapper, which a lot of people don't credit with music, you know. But at the same time, that was like, I earned my stripes that day, you know. I stood against the beast himself, like, and came out unscathed in many a way. So that is my story, everybody.
Hey, sometimes the pen is mightier than the sword.
It's tactics and planning, you know what I mean? If you plan for your opponent, it's the Batman approach, isn't it? Batman don't lose because he plans everything. He may be a human, but he thinks, how can I like get out of this situation and so on and so forth, and that's
plan A through Z.
Exactly.
Contingencies for contingencies.
Exactly, and it works. It does work. It 100% works. And always being the underdog is, I always like. You want to be the underdog, man. Like, a lot of people have a problem with it, but, like, there was 2 battle rap movies, and basically they came out at a similar time. One was an American one, which was almost too parody-esque, but I enjoyed that more because it really lived up to the, like, what would you say, like, how ridiculous it can all be. And the second one was a British one that, while has a lot of my actual friends and stuff performing in it, which was really good to see them on screen and stuff like that, especially Shotty Horror. He had a great role in it. I wasn't a fan of how it was so much like a British drama movie, as opposed to a
Owen wants to go where he can't reach.
as opposed to like a just a straight up battle rap movie. You know, 8 Mile is the perfect example of the best battle rap movie you can make, though, and that is it always been
When
that
did I
way.
stop making sense?
You're saying Baldur tracked us down to find the way to Yodin.
This game is awesome. It's fucking awesome. You're correct, and I like that you took out the swear word so you didn't get banned. I appreciate you. That's good energy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so he was right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, clearly you've
See,
been
I
listening.
love these side streamers because they're so easy to moderate. Everyone is just so cool and so chill.
I don't know why. I don't know. Is it because it's my attitude? Am I riling people up, or is it because the story? I think it's the story because everyone knows.
Well, it's partly the story, but it is kind of what I told you yesterday, right? The chat feeds off of your energy. So if you're having a bad day, it makes life a little tougher sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you're positive and you're good and you're asking for support, that's when chat is at its absolute best.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. It really does make a lot of sense. And I'm gonna be better, you know, as Atreus would say to the boy, like. I missed Don't Flop as well, man, but, you know, there's enough stories about why it went, how it went, and if it didn't go how it, like, if I never had left it at that point in time, it's so funny. There's a story from The Rock where he's standing out on his porch, right, and he's talking about how he wasn't allowed into the NFL when he was, in his teens, and he was so bummed out about that, right? But if he hadn't have done that, and he hadn't have got rejected at that point in time, then he wouldn't have got into wrestling, and he wouldn't be where he is now, like, you know? And it's so funny, like, that story means so much to me, and it's how I look back on. If I hadn't have left Don't Flop in the battle scene at the point that I did, I wouldn't have been being able to say I met The Rock 4 times, and he knows me by first name basis, and, like, literally, once I... like, the funniest story about that is, like, after I stopped doing the work with the big company, Unilad and stuff, they sent Lab Bible to go and do an interview with him, and they were like, oh, next up we got Lab Bible, and The Rock went like this, oh, Joel, and he did the hair sign with his hands, like, really excited to think that it was me gonna be there, and no one wanted to break the news to him that they essentially dropped me and about 60 to 70 members of staff once they had bought out our company and dropped us all. But you know what I mean, so it's nice to know that we made it, like, someone that's been like a role model for my entire life, now literally will recognize my face, like, you know what I mean? And if I hadn't have gone on the path that I went on, then I would never have been in that position, you know? So everything happens for a reason. Even if you can't accept it at the time, and you don't want to accept it at the time, like, sure, I would have liked things to completely be different 100%, but at the same time, yeah, I wouldn't be in that position, which is like... I do have a Twitch channel. It's Bamalam Plays, which we will use for The Last of Us, and moving forward I will click the multi-stream button, just for people that prefer Twitch and stuff. Yeah, someone has told me about this Infinity Gauntlet thing as well. So, I will be on the lookout for that. That sounds like a really fun thing we can do. Oh, I'm heading towards the story. So you say, Talon, you're saying if I go...
I think what you want to do is you want to take the fast travel point and go back to the home, and then kind of head towards the witch's house.
Yeah.
That'll take you through the River's Pass, and then I think there's a branch off of there where you'll find Brog.
Okay. Now, if I'm correct, it's this room that is Brock's workstation.
No, I think you gotta go up top.
Yeah.
Up top and inside.
Keep on smashing, bro. Respect for the good vibes. Thank you, man. I'm glad that we do have good vibes, man. Like, we really do. And I keep saying that, but it's, you know, you have to be thankful, man, and you have to take time out to be, like, show the gratitude towards these things, because 100%, the more that you appreciate them, the more that they come back on you. So, I like these streams as well, because I can actually open up a bit. It's nice to just not worry so much about people being like, just get on with the story. Like, we can actually chat and stuff, which is really cool. And that's 100% for you as well, Talon. Like, people are happy having the balance of having someone else in the chat as well, which I think is good.
Odin is extremely clever.
Yeah, for sure.
Nearly as clever as he thinks he is.
Some,
and he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future,
Kinda crisps you
adds
have,
it to his collection. Helps him style himself.
Do you know
as
skips?
all-seeing and all-knowing.
Dude, that's a British thing, I think. We don't have them here, so...
Control
They're good.
Not too
control
sure.
every realm of every land in
Chat,
every
who
world if he could.
Who knows about
He
skips?
seeks to eliminate.
They literally melt in your mouth. It's incredible. They're so light.
You may think one day you might. So you
Is that like a
not
rice
important
chip
how he
type
knew
of thing?
before you did. It's important that he was
I have no
right.
idea. No, it seems like it's just made up of, like,
Whoa.
a bunch of just... What is this? What is this, actually?
What am I putting in my body?
Yeah, like tapioca starch, sunflower oil, maize flour. There you go. There's a little bit of maize in there, but just the flour, and prawn cocktail flavor, and that's it. What about curly whirlies? Love skips. Gun guy Glenn knows. Prawn cocktail farts, says someone.
Sliding.
I love that this this portal does just appear as well. That's really good.
Out of curiosity, you guys in the chat, what is your go-to gaming snack? What's your
That's a good
thing?
question. Yeah, that's a very good question.
I'm interested because mine is ketchup chips. And Adrian, I'm from Canada.
Yeah, you need to say more like a boots, and then they're like, oh. That's the thing. Every Canadian I've met doesn't speak like that, but they say no. Actually, it's certain words. It's certain words that you get caught out on.
It's some do like that accent generally comes from the province of Alberta. It's kind of like Canada's Texas, but that's kind of where that, you know, a boot, like I do say a sometimes. That's probably the most Canadian thing that I do.
Right. Yeah.
But I was raised by British grandparents, so I say things very differently than a lot of people here. I speak very phonetically. So, an example, a lot of people will say button. I say button.
Right.
I pronounce both T's.
Yeah. I read once that it's like it takes more muscles to speak English British than it does British English than it does American. Which is quite interesting. So it literally is, as you're saying, it is about like the almost over pronunciation, literally meaning you have to use like more to say things, which is really funny.
I just like being proper.
Yeah, good old proper English, where we all speak like this. Oh god, it's gonna get loud for a second. I'm sorry. Well, we've got a mix of people here. We got some frosty guys.
Sarah, I'm from Southwestern Ontario.
Someone said Coke and chicken. Coke and chicken. It's a mix right there, if I've ever heard one. Oh dear, let's get him with one more of those. Oh, maybe 3. Maybe just 3. There we go. Hot and spicy.
About the kettle or the sensations. Okay, I can get down with that. Pringles or Doritos.
Yeah, they're good. It does all good.
Skinny Pop, popcorn, and Mountain. Oh, Mountain Dew's a classic gamer drink.
It's like a meme at this point, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like it will pop up. Like when you see like those gamer memes, like there's some Mountain Dew in the background.
If you're not even Mountain Dewing when you're gaming, are you even a gamer? Like, come on.
Oh no! Oh no! I've walked into more. Okay, this.
I might have to speak up a little bit more when we're in combat.
It's so loud.
That's 2 people. Yeah, the combat gets crazy for sure.
Oh no! Yeah, and it's like I can't adjust things.
This is going to be more for The Last of Us anyways, and I don't think it'll be that much of a problem with The Last of Us.
Nah, not at all. We'll have volume levels set anyway. But also, Last of Us is like, I'm going to have you off mic, because it will be story mode, you know? Like, not off mic, but...
Well, I will not be talking over story. That's the nice thing of beating The Last of Us 50 some odd times, is I know that game inside and out.
Yeah, that's the beauty. And this guy's he's losing his face. People are telling me there's a Valkyrie behind this door.
There's a Valkyrie behind pretty much every single one of those doors, yes.
That's what I thought. That's why I ran away in fear last time I saw one of these doors. But yesterday I opened one and it was a chest. So it's a big difference. Yeah,
that was in Tyr's place.
Yeah, it was a nice reward. I don't know what I'm doing going around here. I'm just exploring. Okay. We do a whole... So we want to get here. It's been the aim of the stream, and I still haven't got there. I wish there was... like... Let's go. Oh no.
I'm not sure which way you went. I think you went behind the house, and I think you're supposed to go the other way. But I think what you're doing now will loop you back to the front of the house.
Yeah, there's got to be a way. This is where we got into the fight with Thingy. It's still got the destruction around it. Oh man, like, do you know what's really... It's not upsetting, but like the two best fights in this game have been with the same dude. Like, hands down. Like, Baldir is just such a great addition. Like, the fights have been so fun. Wow, what is this place? What is this place? Found a chest. This is why people are in part 1. Oh, you didn't explore. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, until you get like the bloody Blades of Chaos, you can't even explore certain areas. Like it's ridiculous how quick they were to jump on certain things. Like, found it now. Found a whole new world over here. What is this place? This is cool. Like, we didn't find. Okay, hang on.
Yes, Valkyries are probably the absolute worst thing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised one bit.
Like, I found Dark Souls, Bloodborne way easier than anything that that the Valkyries were. So.
Yeah, well then it's gonna be a tough one. This is the start of the game. Oh, there we go. Oh, what are you? You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. Maybe I should have looked around. But that back part where I got to before, I couldn't have done without the Blades of Chaos. I had to smash something down to get through. We found an old, new place.
Look here, another.
What is old is new again.
The giant wolves who chase the sun and moon.
Quite right, my boy.
Where did they come from? How did they get up there?
Oh, it's a long story, but we'll get to it.
What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon? And then everybody fights?
I suppose that's one way to put it.
I don't care if they're basically made of air. They're tasty. Fair play. Some people find other... Everyone, that's the beauty of this. We already know what my biggest enemy of this game is at this point. I'll give you a clue. It's not actually a creature or a person. It's a concept.
Atreus, to me.
Yes, Sarah. I feel his pain.
Do I actually need to do I need to do any of this? We've gone so far off track. We found some stuff that we needed. Someone says follow the thread. So then I do need to land over at the Right,
no, not the witch's house.
No, at the Iron Cove. At the Iron Cove, potentially.
Is it the Iron Cove?
Like, or like over here, like...
See, I think you go down the river pass because the witch's place is blocked off. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, how do we get there?
Someone says, does it rhyme with fuzzles? You are correct, sir. You are 100% correct, sir.
Chat, who's got the knowledge? Bless us with Odin's knowledge on how to get to this side quest.
Yeah, massive help if you can help me get to this point. That's all I want. I just want to help out my boy Brock, and I need to get out of this place. Damn it. Damn it! Oh boy, where were you? He was just hanging out on his own. Let's get out of here. We came in, we can get out. You should be able to sail there, I think. Sail where, though? How have I got myself... I get lost, like, my sense of direction... Do you know what, though? I'm not even going to say that, because my sense of direction in real life is actually fairly decent. Like, when I have to navigate countries on my own, I like, establish landmarks and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Like, I don't really tend to get lost like that. Like, that's a big boast. Watch me go on holiday next time and get absolutely lost. But, oh look, there's something over here as well. Maybe people were right. Maybe I should have explored more. Oh no, there was a... Oh my, there was a...
Shouldn't we be in here?
Boy. We can literally be wherever we want at this point.
What's the quest called that you're trying to do?
Just trying to get over to this Deus Ex Malachite. I believe that.
Malachite, okay.
Meet Brock at the mines. You've inspired me to fight a Valkyrie. Well, you are a braver man than I, my friend. Found an extra rune thing. That's good. Right. We're leaving this hellhole. And onwards with our journey.
So you need to look for a new tunnel west of the statue of Thor.
Nice. So we need to do some fast traveling. Can we get up here? Man, there's so much I'm discovering around here. People must be happy for me. I'm finding so much loot right now. That's great. We can go down here. He's gonna fight the worst one of it all. There's a cave you can go. Oh, wolves. I mean, that was pathetic. I just got hit by a level 1 wolf. That is. I am no god right now.
No, you gave it up. You wanted to live as a mortal.
It's true. He didn't. I feel bad for Kratos. Like, he hasn't even broken to his son. Like, that he's literally wearing the ashes of his first family on his body currently. Like, you know, he's not even. He's like, I better not tell him that one.
Like, I don't understand why Kratos needs to keep so many secrets from his boy. You know, that's
Yeah.
how we got in this mess in the first place.
Yeah, it's really backfired, and he's slowly like realizing that as it goes on. The wolves are in the beginning. Yeah, I know I'm in the wrong place. I'm just looking around at the moment.
This is all the exploring you guys wanted him to do in part 1.
We finally got it done. Feel accomplished now. The only thing is, since the boy's learnt that he's a god, he could definitely be doing Oh, you can check how much treasure. Oh, that's cool. All right, so where are? Oh yeah. So 2 undiscovered things. And 2 mystic gateways. There's another mystic gateway around here somewhere. That's cool. We'll just head back to our normal mystic gateway. Let me put it on the map. Add to compass. Can I do that? No. Okay, fine game.
84 people watching the side stream.
I know. It's nice to know. Oh, look, there's another chest.
Bless all your beautiful souls.
Yeah. Big thank you. Like. Boy wets figure and touches Kratos' skin. Tastes like tragedy.
Simon's just come in swinging today with the jokes. I love it.
He's fully awakened. I can't fault him for that one bit. Right, is this the way we need to go? Stay away from me, Odin. Oh, there's another chest. There's a chest over there. I'm literally. There's so much. Can I go through here? Oh, this isn't the right way though, is it? But now that I'm seeing chests, I want all of the chests. I want every last one of the chests. You can set a marker. That's what I thought. I put a marker on the other thing. I'm gonna go down here and try to find that chest though. And probably the way out. So I assume the chest will be on this side of the thing. Yes. Post-game cleanup. Nope. Just a bonus. Just a bonus. The whole point is, before we hit the end game, get out of here. Oh, that was perfect parry for once. Oh no, and then I messed it all up. But I missed a bunch of stuff, so we're just going around doing as much exploration as we can. You're finding all of the armor and moves you missed. Exactly. Which is handy.
And we'll be finishing up the story at 8:30 British Summer Time.
That is correct. 8:30. After I've taken a second to go have some dinner, probably sneak in another episode of Vikings, you know.
You need to fuel up for what's about to come.
This is what I feel like. Like, the game just kept putting everything, like, it just kept saying to me, like, you're about to, you know, come into the end of it. So I thought, you know what? And I didn't want to stop playing. Ultimately, I didn't want to stop playing. Like,
I don't think anybody can blame you for that, Bam.
No, it's an addictive game. We just need to get out of this place now. Because I've been in here for a while. We need to go to here. Right, can I take this marker off for a second? Untracked.
He's sort of been to Muspelheim, Tony. When he rode the elevator through the realms, where, you know, he raged at the Elf King a little bit again.
Yeah, well, I thought I killed him. I thought I had killed him once and for all. Is the way out through this gate, this big gate, by the way, and I've just been completely missing it the whole time?
Yeah, you basically want to go right back to the waters. So you want to fast travel back to the middle section. And then you're looking for a tunnel west of the statue of Thor.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. I believe I just keep going further into this bloody map now. I just wish it would let you zoom in a little bit more at times, you know? It'd be easier if I could see where I was, like literally in front of me. Don't give me this... Wait. Yes, we're finally getting out of here, I think. I hope. Please.
Simon, I think the show you're talking about is The Lost Kingdom. The Last Kingdom? The Last Kingdom, yes.
The Lost Kingdom.
There is Norseman, which is kind of like, I don't know, a comedy or something like that. Apparently it's pretty good. I've not watched it.
Just follow the ... dots. You can't, mate. Please explain to me where there's a ... on this current situation. Like, there's no clear route out of this little area. Like,
what he means by is when you look at the map, there's kind of like a dotted line which shows
over
it kind
here.
of lines a trail, but that's not what you need to do to get to where you're going. I think you just need to find the fast travel point.
Yeah, I need to find a way out of here, and there's no way out of here because I just keep finding more and more chests for some reason. Like, I'm not mad at finding so much chests, but damn, can they not just put an exit sign in here, like a big old exit sign? Like, look at it.
Bam needs arrows.
Like, where is this? Who needs an? Yeah, I need like a actual, like. I'll explain this again. I've explained it a couple times, right? So, dyspraxia, one of the things, not like there's so much to it, yeah, but one of the main things is it makes your left and rights confusing. Like, and while most of the time I'm completely fine with that and stuff, when it becomes very difficult to determine what your left and right is, it becomes very it becomes difficult to find your bearings. Like, I'm fine. If you ask me which is, like, some people literally can't tell you what their left or right is, like, from their hands and so on and so forth, like, you know, which is the left or right of their body or whatever.
Yeah.
But literally, it's just when all I have to go on is a sense of direction like this. Where is the arrow? Where is the arrow out?
Sometimes I wish games had... have you ever played Dead Space, Bam?
I have not. Have I? It's an old game, though.
It is. It's like PS3, Xbox 360. But they, in the second one, say you needed to find the shop, it would actually... You could select the shop and it would put a line on the ground and you just follow the line.
Yeah, well, I need some bloody, like, boy senses that just says, like, oh, yeah, this is the pathway, like... Yeah, I just don't know which. I've got so turned about in this building now. I don't know how I get out of it. And I'm sure it's like this way.
Yeah, keep going the direction I'm seeing. You should end up back at the house.
Keep through the gate, jump down to the red area leads to the house. So the big gate that I have to pull down, is that what we're talking about here? Or is it this way? Is it this way? It's not that way. It can't be this way. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at with this map at any point in time. Like,
so You know how you're in this middle section and you have to pull down the gate and freeze the one latch?
Yep, do I go through there?
I go through there, go that way.
I'm gonna wait because the chat is delayed as well. So I open this gate because that's how we got out of here before.
I think that's how you got in there. You just kind of went around it, if I remember correctly.
So I'm just gonna stand here, right? The puzzle gate. Okay, there we go. Right. I went out of here before, so we'll see. So we'll go through.
Follow me.
Thank you. That's literally how. I'm glad someone's explaining it like this. Yeah, no Viking spoilers. I literally just finished season 3 as well, Sarah. Welcome to the club. I watched episode 10 just before. There we go. Is this the way out? I feel like we found it. Oh no.
It was really funny because Bam's been talking to me while he's been watching, and he said, I can't believe this character is dead. And then all of a sudden, my chat just flooded with, oh my god, what?
It's so well done. Keep straight. Okay, hang on. Which way am I going from here? Left or right? Is this...
I think you're jumping down now.
Yeah, because I jumped down, but I don't know where to go. It just leads me round. Jump down. Okay. That's what I did. But then where? Do I go over this? Do I just...
I think you're
oh my god.
Now.
I think I've done it. I've finally done it. We're out. I think we're out of the main part. Thank God. And then that's the way... oh no. And do we go up here? We go through here? I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it.
Jump down. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, and then here's the Valkyrie place that I don't want to open. Okay, okay. We got there in the end. Thank you, everybody. Whew. It's not easy. I was trying to jump over the log like an absolute idiot and was like, why can't I jump over this log? It's because you have to
Honestly,
go...
sometimes the easiest answer is right in front of you, right?
I never draw the easiest answer. That is, again, like just a victim of my own brain there. We got through. Oh, I'm so thankful we got through. What a great way. And everyone kept their patience with me. And I kept my patience. We're learning. That's what this whole side stream's about. We can't even go back into it. Hello, cat. What are you doing? What do you want? Meow. There we go. Right, let's just get to the fast travel thing. Let's get the hell out of here. Hi, anyone that's just joined the chat, etc., etc. Hope you're having a good day. Cat, I'm not just gonna give you treats. That's the only reason you're over here.
Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday, a nice Sunday fun day.
Yeah, I hope they are, actually. It's a good point. This is painful to watch. Well, don't watch, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're trying. We got there in the end. Now press back on the wrong thing we need to do. All we wanted to do was find the mines today, you know? You can't go in the house until you beat the game. Have you fixed your window yet? No, I have not. Still cannot call people open, like, etc., etc. What is...
thwarted by a mere log.
Oh, man. Right, so yeah, so we wanna go to the lake, yeah? Which is... where's our boat as well? Are we gonna be able to find our boat? Did I leave my boat at the witch's cave?
I don't think it'll matter. I think it just automatically spawns to wherever you go. But I think you want to go to the middle section.
That is right, Thomas Clyde.
What else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded
Or to that mystic gate
I'm
that
sure
you're
it's
just looking
nothing.
at.
He just said the
The
boy
one
seemed
on the
familiar to him.
peninsula there.
Me? That's impossible.
Don't I quite agree? Unless, perhaps, he refers to something
Does
yet
anyone
to
else
be.
do that with the cat?
It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor
She does
battle
not
at
look happy,
Ragnarok,
does she?
their clash so violently shakes the tree of life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to
Come watch
concern
Bam play
yourself.
for the game. Come watch gameplay, stay for the Bam rage. Yeah, it's a part of the process. My cat's now like just upset that I'm I'm gonna have to give her a bloody treat now, aren't I? How are we doing for time? We still got an hour, right?
I think you're getting 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes left.
Okay, hang on. Back up. Back up, kitty. I mean, I hope we got some stuff that's worth... So you're telling me I can just fast travel to anywhere then? Sorry, Sarah, misclicked. Oh, that's bad.
Someone might try to sneak through it, Kai.
That is very true. We're not supposed to talk about man's broken window. It's upsetting though. Like it's raining so much at the moment. Like I had to like throw some covers down so the carpet wouldn't get damp, which is
changing
upsetting.
his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's
Yeah,
supposed
you
to
want to
do
go
him
to
in
that
the end.
Mystic Gate, the
But more than
Niflheim
that,
Realm Tower
he
one.
covets their gifts
And then
and
I think it's
prophecy.
just west.
He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided
I'll be right
if
back.
his
I'm just gonna grab
insatiable
some more
curiosity was not so much
Yeah, no
stronger
worries.
than his wisdom.
I'm chilling.
What do you mean?
I'm chilling.
Ah, remind me to tell you why they call him the Lord of the Hanged.
So basically, let him do a story, and then it opens up the thing. That's pretty cool. And he must have put in a good few hours to do that, man. Good few hours. Boats auto spawn, that's good to know. So I went to the right place, the Niflheim Realm Tower. Hidden load screen. Yeah, Talon was explaining this earlier. It's a very good way of doing it. Very good way of doing it. Doesn't take you. That's one thing about both this and Spidey so far. Is at no point have you been taken out of the game, which I think is a very, 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 very good way of making sure that you're like your story and such isn't affected. Right, so where is the... So it's near the four...
Yeah, so it's just straight west. So if you kind of like look at the map, it kind of does like a loop around him. That little island there, just to your west.
Gone the wrong way.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to this ship's crew.
Wait, was four not over here? No, I've got to get out of this little cove and go around. That's fine.
Maybe I'm wrong.
We'll find it. It's very impressive. Like Fallen, yeah, but you know what? With Fallen Order, you were kind of aware, and because it wasn't so seamless, like you didn't go through like the space travel. I know they've got hyperspace or whatever. You were very aware that you were just traveling to a new place and that they were just loading that. Like, whereas with this, like I'm saying, at no point are you taken out of it at any point in the game. Obviously, I'm smashing as much things as I can on the way. What's he trying to find next? I'm trying to find this mission with Brock, which we'll do, and then I will, I'll probably call it a day there so I can have some dinner before 8:30. Just trying to find where the, where Thor's statue has gone. I believe it was over here. Is it over this side? No, it's over this. It's over this. It's over this side. So we go underneath the No, we don't want to go to the Witch's Cave though. I want to go
No,
over
you should
here.
be looking. You're looking for a different cave.
Take the boat.
I imagine it would be somewhere along the coastline near where the mission is.
That's what I'm thinking. So right, we're gonna go underneath here. Also, I should put it on the map so we know where we're going to. That's probably gonna help.
Deus Ex. So try to look it up for you.
Oh, sorry, dead body. I feel bad when you go through the bodies. Not so much the barrels. Thank you, Gungai Glenn. I know, like, just like washed up on the shore. We're gonna go through here. Yes, we've discovered a new place. This is looking hopeful. This is looking very, very. What did I do? What happened to Sarah? Why is she upset?
Yep, you're back, Sarah. Glenn accidentally timed her out.
Oh.
Like the big bully he is.
And now he's running away from the stream to go have dinner conveniently.
I'm just kidding, Glenn.
Yeah,
You're doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, always massive thanks to the mods for staying on top of everything. Oh, we're finally here. Let's go help Brock out, and then I can go have some dinner. Sorry, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart. This is yes.
I mean, he was modding on his phone, right? And I don't know about you, but I have super fat thumbs, and I sometimes hit the wrong thing too. So.
I didn't even know you could mod from your phone, which is incredible. Really handy. There we go. We've almost got 100. If we reach 100 on the side stream, that is ridiculous. Oh, that's nutty to me. People just watching me get lost, like you're stuck with me to watch me get lost. But yesterday's side stream was fun. Like, we walked straight into a dragon, we killed a bunch of people. Like, there was a lot going on. I really enjoyed it. And we've got a new fast travel thing, which is cool. And we got Brock over here. Hello.
Well, looky who decided to show.
He's my favorite. He is my favorite in the game.
Talk to this here Reed.
What? I can't hear thoughts from
You
Reed.
guys leave Sarah alone. She's an OG.
It's Dog.
Yeah,
She's
she
been watching
is.
a long time.
Ha! Knew it.
He says
Give
he went to
the
the
mods a
Thunder Mines
spanking.
to observe
She only
his
gets
mistake,
timed out if she puts
but then the
pineapple on
soldier
pizza.
attacked. So as he
Does
was
she?
able to
Oh,
depart,
no.
he cast
I don't
a
know
spell
if she
that
does.
removed his soul and put it in this ring.
It's a good way to find out the character
What
of people.
about all this stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Anvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you.
Yeah, we will do the Spider-Man DLC bonus stream as well. I need to do my
Hey
review.
now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Shiva, don't test me. I swear to God.
Let's do it.
To all the gods.
And Vari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
I do not care. Couple little poison boys. Rat, get out of there. Where are you going? He's heading into danger.
Adrian, if he finishes the stream tonight, we may be starting a new game tomorrow, but it's really going to be up to Ben and really how much this game affects his emotional state of mind.
Yeah, I'm just aware that we've streamed a lot over this weekend. God. I'm not gonna lie. It's great being able to actually great being able to just switch between two weapons. I would love to get like a final weapon in this game as well, you know? Like you have like the Blade of Olympus, which is like your ultimate weapon. I guess they've replaced it with Spartan Rage. But like that was a massive handy thing.
Troy. Nice. Way to sell her out.
Wow. I'm honored. I'm honored that you're both part of this. Like legit. That's a beautiful love story to me, man. Better than Twilight. Everything's better than Twilight.
Robert Pattinson is the worst vampire ever. It only took him 11 years to turn into a bat.
That he died because of his mistakes.
He got there though.
Sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Boy.
No, I think he'll be a good Batman. I really do.
Yeah, he's gonna do well. Right, so there's something here for the boy to actually blow up. That's good to know. Boy. Do I have to drop it in order for it to blow up? Yeah, because it's not letting me get an angle on it from here. So let me go back up. Change this around. Is that? Did I just ruin the game yet again? I always do this. I guess. Do we hit it from this angle? Boy, can you hit it from here?
Something the boy can shoot.
That's what I'm thinking, but he's not. You know?
Is he being a bad boy?
Maybe I need to move this. Or get up high first. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just wasn't at the right angle. There we go.
What about that? We're giving Sarah a reason to get out of bed.
Oh, he
man.
did not like that. He's warning us not to go down.
Oh no! No!
What it's all about.
You're kidding. You were literally kidding me.
Can
Look
you climb up? Can you climb up that? And then
I have. Hang on, man. Dwarves are literally fucking dwarves, and dark elves even have appeared from nowhere. Literally, like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Like, why? Every time. Oh, he's doing his fire thing as well. Oh, he's throwing the thing. Oh no, there's more of them. Oh man, oh god. Oh man. How much of them is there gonna be? Why me, man? They always come after me.
the nice thing is they're more powerful.
Okay, I've killed them. Man. I need to work out how the how to remove the delay for the chat, but not the for this chat, but not the chat. Does that make sense? So you don't get a delay.
I think it's because I'm watching you on YouTube, right? So I'm seeing everything at the same time everyone else is seeing it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, unless the only thing I think we could do, and I don't know if it would work, is there is a way to create a PlayStation party and do what's called like a share screen, so I could see you in real time.
Yeah.
But I think it only lasts for an hour.
Right.
At a time, so I don't think that would be a good way. The nice thing is with Last of Us, I know when to shut up because I'll know what's coming up when.
Yeah, and I'm gonna I'll only have access to you in the thing in Last of Us. Like they won't be able to hear you for Last of Us.
Okay, that way.
Oh, look, one of these. That's how you know these bloody dark elves are around here. Those bloody puzzles they got. Oh. suppose nightmares are a problem in themselves as well. Found another thing, which is good. We found another chest, which is always handy. Right. Okay, so there's a lift that we can use to get out of here. That's good to know. This place has been guarded by the Dark Elves. This is not ideal.
I'm gonna have nightmares about those elves.
Yeah, they're just so annoying. Someone says, why is there another voice? Because Talon is in the building today with us.
Woo woo.
So I've got to get this lined up from the right angle. Hang on. Why am I doing this wrong? Is that... Let one go. Oh yeah, it's one of those ones. Right. No? Where's the right angle? What is the right angle for this? Hang on. I feel like it's a returning one.
Yeah, I believe it is.
So I've got to be at a better angle. Okay. So I want to hit this one first. There we go. It was literally just finding the right place. There we go. Onwards.
Bam is learning, guys.
We're getting there. Milan, good to have you in the building. I'm sure that you're happy that we're doing an earlier stream for once as well.
Guard up.
Oh, it's one of these guys, the big old sword dude. Oh no. Oh no. We can do this, we can do this. We got this.
So how many of you guys are excited to finish the story today?
I'm 100% ready to finish this story. Okay, boy. Yeah. Boy. Coming for you. I'm coming for you, guy. Oh, I'm actually doing good. Milan. Got you, man. Not like the country. That makes sense. I apologize.
A dead soul. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
That was some solid kills there. Really happy with that. Oh, look at this. Look at this cave as well. It looks so good. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, that's attached to something. This makes sense. There's a bunch of stuff on the floor as well. We should definitely pick that one up. Let me just pick this up quickly. Nice. There's a lot of loot in here. A lot of loot.
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Bunch of traps. Bring it on. So let's literally see.
I see no traps.
You sounded so sure about it.
Very, very good. Just need the last part of the mission now. Feel like there's gonna have to be a boss in here. It couldn't have just been that one guy. Right. There we go. Oh, hello. Take this, you silly dark elves. Yeah! Yeah! Literally cut that guy in half. That is ridiculous. That means there's a raven in here as well. Somewhere. Everything about this game just looks ridiculously stunning. No, wait. I'm learning. Soon I will know everything about the game. Dude. It's a change because he needs to focus more, or a learning thing. I really like those dark elves. They're my biggest. Literally my biggest. Are you still with me, Talon? I can't hear you.
No, I'm here. I'm just sorry. I was just kind of answering people directly in chat. So.
Oh, fair. No. Oh, good.
It's the Banalam show. I'm not here to take over by any means.
No, not at all. Just making sure you're here.
Yeah, I'm definitely here. Getting my coffee in, the nectar of the gods.
I mean, it really is at this point. Weirdly enough, I don't drink coffee. Because I didn't want to get addicted to caffeine, but then I drink fizzy drinks all day, so well.
It's the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even put sugar in my coffee anymore. I do a little bit of cream and that's it.
Yeah, no, I just see like people just get so addicted to coffee, but then I look over at like all of those empty Coke bottles and I'm like, well, what am I?
I mean, at the end of the day, we all have a crutch, right?
Yeah, that's very, very true. Up we go, is there? Yeah, we'll go up this time. Can I hit this? Oh my, what? It's filled with elves, man. A bit of rage. Rage off. I've almost got 2 rage, which is really handy. Like 2 bars of it. Where did he go? This guy feels like the last one though.
Oh, he's a jerk. He looks like a jerk.
Yeah, look at him. Like he's all hiding in the dark, calling out his friends. I have the big, like my biggest. My biggest problem about the elves is, like you said yesterday, I jump into their attacks every single time. Like it's not once, it's not twice. It's every time they do it.
There's always that red thing on the ground.
Yeah, I always run into it.
Like your style of play is very, very aggressive. It has been pretty much from the start. But elves require a little bit more patience.
Nah, man, I'm a god of war. Like, you think Kratos is standing back and waiting to like give him an opening? Come here. I'm gonna pick up a rock on him. Even though there's no rocks on this platform, I picked one up regardless. Come here. Good work, boy. Is he dead? Yeah. Slowly fighting my fears. Getting through these guys. They're so tough. We
Hey,
did
you're
it.
making easy work of them.
Yeah, which I've had enough of it. I've literally had enough, but I'm not living through the rage now, you know? I'm trying to focus the rage.
Just listen. In Vari's crew
Oh,
did
that
something
elf
bad.
got sad that you
Glad
killed
destroyed
his
lab,
dad.
and he's sorry he kept trying to trick him. His hammer
True.
is just through this gate.
He gave up. He's literally like, just kill me, please.
He had enough of it. I feel bad. Needs doing though. I will come back to this game on a harder setting because there has been some fights where like dudes are literally just twiddling their thumbs on the side and stuff. Well done, boy.
Epic talisman. So do you think this is a game you would try to 100%, Pam?
Yeah. There's so much to look around and explore and stuff.
This is a fine hammer.
Damn, that is a fine hammer. Can we
Vari
use it?
says thank you.
Hopefully we can get out of here now. But yeah, like, you know, like Spider-Man I need to go back to and do. It's just been... That whole thing I was saying about, like, focus, innit? Like, I don't want to,
Boy, over here.
The nice thing, that's all stuff you can do as side streams,
Exactly,
right? Like,
yeah. And
even
just
when
in
you
my
do
own
get
time.
even when you do get around to Horizon Zero Dawn, there isn't a ton you're going to be able to do as a side stream content for that game, even though, you know, it's open world and all of that.
Yeah.
Mostly what you'd be limited to that would be like collectibles and then farming materials.
Do we keep him?
Right.
Because I would say, you know, within Horizon Zero Dawn, you would want to do side quests as part of the main stream, because in that game, side quests have the same cinematic love and attention that the main quest line does.
Right, well, which, yeah, that's dope. Whereas this can be... I mean, there's not really been anything too boring about any of the side quests in this game either, but...
No.
I think it's just nice for the people that are watching the Let's Play, like, to have a clear difference. Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Maycore, I definitely want to see him do Days Gone as well.
Yeah, I've
That
seen a
one
lot
is-
of people
that one-
suggest that.
That one is going to be a long one to get through. That is a big game.
Oh no. Oh no. But it's definitely, I've seen a lot of people like, someone says Horizon is not watchable.
Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn is watchable. Come on, Milan. Don't even start with me on that.
I think it's also how much you can put into, like, you will notice, I'm sure people have noticed in the story for this or whatever, I'm fully immersed when I'm playing this. That's part of why, like, you know, like the whole roleplay aspect to a degree, I'm literally just screaming at gods like, stay away from my son and shit, you know. Whereas on this side stream, I don't have to worry about that because it's like the stakes aren't as high, like, you know. But yeah, it's been fun.
That hammer, or you too busy
Phil,
looking
I
at
have played
The
Detroit.
Alchemist's hammer.
I have not
His spirit
beaten
is a nuisance.
Detroit. I have a hard time with those
Unbury
getting through
always
those
was
types of
asshole.
games on my own.
Hell of an alchemist, though.
About the, you know,
Hand him
I
over
haven't
here and I'll melt
beat
him
Heavy
down.
Rain.
What?
I
You want
haven't
to melt
beat
down your friend?
A trapped soul.
what's
is what
the- what's
I
the
need to
horror
give you
one?
reward
Until
some
Dawn?
extra oomph.
I did.
You don't want it?
I'm lost.
I'm blanking.
We can't do that.
But I
Can you
have
hold
the
on to
only
it? It's
game
really useful, I
from
promise.
QD that I've actually beaten is
Fine.
Beyond Two Souls
So
with
long as he
Ellen
proves
Page,
his
and I
worth.
actually really liked that one. But it doesn't have the kind of crazy branching storyline that their
It's
other
a bit
games
of a
do.
softie, huh?
Right.
Well, he'll grow out.
Those would be a good games for you to stream at some point, though, Bam, because it's kind of like a choose-your-own adventure. They have so many different branching arcs and multiple stories, and it's one that the community could really get involved with.
Yeah, which I think would be good. Like to have, we definitely need some narrative stuff, like as well, which is like handy. And when we can just impose ourselves into a character is always good. Right, is this, get out of my way, seagull. Oh, I just ran over that. I literally ran over that seagull. That's incredible. I missed the chest, but that is what it is. I think this is a good place probably to call it. We've done the mission for Brock now.
Yeah.
Got the hammer. I think we've got like a bunch of like potential.
What I would say is kind of go towards you know, just put yourself near where the main mission is, and then yeah, cut it there, and then we'll be back in a couple hours.
Yeah, let me just. So we got some stuff I can like change and upgrade and stuff as well. Yeah, we'll do that in the first 10 minutes. We'll do that in that first sort of 10 minutes. I will use the axe throw and the seagull, mate. I've been axe throwing seagulls since the start of this game, bro. Like,
it's kind of amazing they're not extinct by now.
Yeah, that is legit. Like, it's a hobby of mine at this point. Like, anything that makes him panic would be good content. See, this is what I told you. The stream, they want to see the rage.
Oh, your viewership spikes when you rage. It really does.
It's crazy.
As long as the rage stays contained on the game.
Yeah, as long as I don't start calling out people in the chat, we're also so good. When did you start streaming, and why? And why, if you don't mind? I started streaming because I started streaming before this, firstly, because if you go back, there's a playlist called like the Joy of Streaming and stuff, right? And basically, we started with the reaction videos, and then I was compelled to get a PlayStation 4 because, like I said, I wanted to give back to the people. Like, if you invest in me as a person, I will invest in you. And so many people were like, you know, let's do this. I'm gonna end it in Brock and Sidri's shop at the tower, at this main bridge place or whatever. But I was like, well, if I'm gonna play these games, and everyone's like, I want to see you play this, I want to see you play that, and whatever. I'm like, well, then I'm going to make it first experience type streams and stuff, which I thought was a really good sort of spin and twist, because it's a genuine thing. It's like, I haven't, you know, you saw me literally buy the PS4. You see me take it out of the box pretty much. You see me hold on to the games that I haven't played yet, still in their plastic and everything like that. It just felt like so much people were so supportive and wanted to be a part of it, I was like, well, I'm not going to deny the people, like, you know. And it's been on a more personal level for me or whatever. Like, you can look at this almost like streaming for sobriety in a lot of ways and stuff. I'm not smoking or drinking or anything like that. Like, I'm not doing any, like, I've literally kicked smoking, and I'm in a fairly good place. Like, I think that's in part where the frustration comes through at times, but also, like I said, my frustrations are valid, and I all I want for this channel at this point in time is it to be a genuine experience. Everything in the reactions is a genuine reaction. If the audio messed up, I'd rather upload that video with the audio messed up, so you know that it was the first take or whatever, than if I like go and re-record it, because that's not genuine to me, and that doesn't feel like good content in itself. The whole point in this is the journey to PS5, and hopefully we will go above and beyond following that onwards. But at the same time, if it wasn't for such the response that we've got from everybody, and like, you know, everyone's enjoying having a place to be, a really positive like energy stream, and like a place that, like I said, you know, is a genuine reaction. So I think the things I've wanted to achieve with doing this has really come across well, and it's allowed everybody to be a part of this. And while there's been a fair few people that have kind of said like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should just upload it afterwards, and so on and so forth, I know if I'm editing a video, I'm going to want to edit it in a certain way. I'm going to start cutting out bits and bobs that maybe people don't want to miss. So as far as things go, really, I'm happy to just keep doing the stream like this. I'm happy to do like, Talon, you're a good calming influence. Yes, he is. I'm happy to keep doing this, and I will find ways. Yes, I'm planning to do the Valkyries as well. I will answer your questions in a second. But yeah, I'm happy to keep doing this stream, and I will find videos and stuff that I can make as uploads. Like, you know, like a game like Man-Eater just came out. I don't think we need a stream for that, but that works very well for like a compilation best bits kind of thing and stuff like that, you know. So it's, at the moment, it's just finding enough balance that I'm getting things done through the day that I want to do. The only things I really want to do at this point in time is continue with the reactions, but it's been a very, very slow month for reactions. We would have covered the PS5 event, but obviously that was postponed, and there's not too much game trailers out other than like the Fast and Furious game trailer, which I really don't think anyone wants to see a reaction to in general. So other than that sort of things, it's making sure, because if you look back on the channel, there's a lot of recaps and reviews and stuff that I've done around film content, TV content, and so on and so forth. But with the majority of subscribers now being here for gaming and the responsive subscribers being here for gaming, I think it's only right that we take everything I've learnt building this channel over time and applying that to the reviews on, once I've finished God of War, I will do a full review on what I feel about it. I still need to do my Spidey one, but I need to go back and play a bit of Spider-Man so I can get some good visuals from that game and talk about the things that I really like and so on and so forth, which will take me a couple days to do. But at the moment, it's not that I'm being run ragged by streaming every day, but it is a big change in the mentality. And like I'm saying, like with the non-smoking and other external things in my personal life, there's a lot of massive changes happening in a very, very short amount of time. This is only 2 weeks in. Like it's a it's very, very it's very intense and mentally draining in its own way, but that's just for me to sort of, Adrian, thank you so much as well. Like everything, like even getting used to not feeling like weird about people donating and things, like it's all a big learning curve. And if I didn't have people like Talon and the mods and stuff around me as well, it would have been very, very difficult to navigate this. So I'm very thankful for all of the people it's connected me to as well. I think like we're in a really good space overall, and things are going like massively, like just I couldn't ever believe it. Like, do you know what I mean? I if you told me like 3 weeks ago, like the future of your channel is likely going to be pushed towards gaming, which I have no problem with at all. You know, I've wanted to work in gaming content, and that's why I started doing it at the start, because it's something that's big to me. So it's literally just like, it's all mental. That's the only way I can describe it, you know. And it's a mental journey for everyone that's literally going through it at this point in time with me as well. Like I'm sure that it's like, you know, like even for the Discord, we started the Discord off as just a small little community, and now it's popping all of the time. Like, and there's people having these great conversations and big discussions and stuff, and it just feels like something that a lot of people really, really need. Like at this point in time in life, when we're all like forced to stay indoors and so on and so forth, all of this kind of stuff, you know. So that's how I feel, man. And massive thank you, Talon, for also being a part of this. And of course, Talon will be back for like more of these side streams and stuff. I'm happy to have him in the chat. It's been great. So, like, do you know what I mean? And hopefully as well down the line, there's a couple friends that I will look forward to introducing you to for certain games and so on and so forth like that. So you get to meet the squad and all of that kind of thing as well. And just in general, like I said, there's a lot of things I want to do, which is like, you know, we got Battlefront downloaded now because it was free and stuff. I would love to let some of the people that log into the stream actually be a part of just like stream Battlefront for an hour or so on and so forth, or just playing it offline regardless, you know. It's all about everybody being a part of this. And for the people that are telling me to play Resident Evil 7 VR, bro, when that game came out, I got to play Resident Evil in real life. They put me into an escape room type scenario that was all based around the game and stuff. And I'll upload the footage. I'll find it. It's on one of my hard drives. I'll upload it as a bonus thing for people, right? And then we can do a comparison maybe between that and the actual VR and stuff. But at the moment, I don't have a VR setup. So it is. Like, don't worry, bro. As far as like suggestions for what we're doing with the enchantments and stuff, I'm going to leave that for the start of tonight's stream, because we're going to make sure that we're equipped and we're ready to go for war. And yes, I will see you in just over an hour or so, you know, like literally just an hour and a half. So I've got to go make a quick dinner and so on and so forth. Talon needs a little bit of time to rest as well, I'm sure. Like, thank you for doing this with me, bro. Is there anything you want to say to people?
Thank you for having me on and just giving me this opportunity. Guys, definitely, you know, if you like Bam's content, subscribe to the channel. You know, he has more content on there. I highly recommend going watching his interview with Jack Black.
Oh yes, it's a good one.
And all that. And go watch the one with The Rock and his mom. They are absolutely hilarious. But Bam, thank you again, guys. You are an awesome community. You know, thank you for going on this journey with Bam. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we are going to have a banger of a stream tonight.
Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to it massively. So much. Right. Time for a quick break. We're going to go freshen up. I might even do my Britney. But to be honest, this shirt's dope. Like, it's got, like, the ravens and stuff on it. I thought it had the right vibe for me to finish off, like, the game in. So, I think they're ravens anyway. They look like... They might be crows. They might be crows. Similar though, similar thing. Anyway, Talon, you've been absolute best, and you've been holding it down on the mods front as well, so massive thank you. And to everyone that joined us for the side stream, thank you. And if you're watching this like it's a normal upload, do all of that stuff that you need to do for to support your regular friendly neighborhood YouTuber.
I love that shirt.
You know, like, share and subscribe. Ugh, I hate saying